evolving context of agriculture, rural development, and state of farmers as aligned with global goals, focus on the contribution of agriculture to hunger and malnutrition eradication. Circa has embraced the rhythms of change
Bakit?
with new, innovative practices to transform the lives of farmers and the agricultural industry. With its mission to elevate the quality of life of agricultural families through sustainable and resilient livelihoods, Circa steers agriculture from the traditional farming production towards an agribusiness perspective in a modern agriculture ecology by accelerating transformation through agricultural innovation to attain agriculture. The Circa innovates model of open collaboration with academe industry government interconnectivity is a combination of independent but highly integrated component tool designed to attain sustainable
Nag-meet ka
development
na, Beth.
goals through Agriculture 4.0, a modern world transformed by innovative technologies, processes, and dynamics. Index as the research and information arm of projects powered by the Circa Innovates model of open collaboration, serves specialists and experts for rural viable emerging solutions that identify and implement innovative but practical solutions to persistent farming challenges, ideates innovation competitions that focus on engaging the youth, children, students, and brilliant minds in promoting agri-innovation to modernize agriculture and build local rural innovation ecosystems. Blocks, building linkages and open collaboration for knowledge systems, is an innovative and open shared service hub promoting locally adaptable agri-technologies that can be adopted by small farmers and rural communities. A full life Agriculture 4.0 livelihood integration towards farming enterprises for building local and community-based innovation ecosystems and inclusive agribusiness value chains to produce a generation of green startups and agripreneurs. And Space, the Southeast Asia platform to attain collaboration and empowerment for a powerful innovation and open collaboration gateway for agri-incubation and technology transfer information, programs, resources, and networks in the world where Circa operates. Powered by Circa Innovates model, the Emerging Innovation for Growth, EIG, as the new program in Circa's 11th five-year plan steps out from old ways that are no longer farmer benefiting to attain Agriculture 4.0 under three focus areas, namely open collaboration and agri-incubation, knowledge and technology transfer tools, and project development monitoring and evaluation. Circa partners to usher farmers out of the belief that farming is limited to production as an agribusiness operating in a modern agriculture ecosystem for better, bigger, smarter impact to farmers and farming families.
Get involved, spread the word. Circa innovates. If you're connected with a group that supports agriculture for farming families, we invite you to collaborate with our academe, industry, government partnership for better, bigger, smarter innovation. Together, let's attain Agri 4.0.
the evolving context of agriculture, rural development, and state of farmers as aligned with global goals, focus on the contribution of agriculture to hunger and malnutrition eradication. Circa has embraced the rhythms of change with new, innovative practices to transform the lives of farmers and the agricultural industry. With its mission to elevate the quality of life of agricultural families through sustainable and resilient livelihoods, Circa steers agriculture from the traditional farming production towards an agribusiness perspective in a modern agriculture ecology by accelerating transformation through agricultural innovation to attain agriculture. The Circa innovates model of open collaboration with academe industry government interconnectivity is a combination of independent but highly integrated component tool designed to attain sustainable development goals through Agriculture 4.0, a modern world transformed by innovative technologies, processes, and dynamics. Index. As the research and information arm of projects powered by the Circa Innovates model of open collaboration, serves specialists and experts for rural viable emerging solutions that identify and implement innovative but practical solutions to persistent farming challenges. Ideates innovation competitions that focus on engaging the youth, children, students, and brilliant minds in promoting agri-innovation to modernize agriculture and build local rural innovation ecosystems. Blocks building linkages and open collaboration for knowledge systems is an innovative and open shared service hub promoting locally adaptable agri-technologies that can be adopted by small farmers and rural communities. A for Life Agriculture 4.0 livelihood integration towards farming enterprises for building local and community-based innovation ecosystems and inclusive agribusiness value chains to produce a generation of green startups and agripreneurs. And Space, the Southeast Asia platform to attain collaboration and empowerment for a powerful innovation and open collaboration gateway for agri-incubation and technology transfer information, programs, resources, and networks in the world where Circa operates. Powered by Circa Innovates model, the Emerging Innovation for Growth, EIG, as the new program in Circa's 11th five-year plan steps out from old ways that are no longer farmer benefiting to attain Agriculture 4.0 under three focus areas, namely open collaboration and agri-incubation, knowledge and technology transfer tools, and project development monitoring and evaluation. Circa partners to usher farmers out of the belief that farming is limited to production as an agribusiness operating in a modern agriculture ecosystem for better, bigger, smarter impact to farmers and farming families.
Get involved, spread the word. Circa innovates. If you're connected with a group that supports agriculture for farming families, we invite you to collaborate with our academe, industry, government partnership for better, bigger, smarter innovation. Together, let's attain Agri 4.0.
The evolving context of agriculture, rural development, and state of farmers as aligned with global goals focus on the contribution of agriculture to hunger and malnutrition eradication. Circa has embraced the rhythms of change with new, innovative practices to transform the lives of farmers and the agricultural industry. With its mission to elevate the quality of life of agricultural families through sustainable and resilient livelihoods, Circa steers agriculture from the traditional farming production towards an agribusiness perspective in a modern agriculture ecology by accelerating transformation through agricultural innovation to attain agriculture. The Circa innovates model of open collaboration with academe industry government interconnectivity is a combination of independent but highly integrated component tool designed to attain sustainable development goals through Agriculture 4.0, a modern world transformed by innovative technologies, processes, and dynamics. Index as the research and information arm of projects powered by the Circa Innovates model of open collaboration, serves specialists and experts for rural viable emerging solutions that identify and implement innovative but practical solutions to persistent farming challenges, ideates innovation competitions that focus on engaging the youth, children, students, and brilliant minds in promoting agri-innovation to modernize agriculture and build local rural innovation ecosystems. Blocks, building linkages and open collaboration for knowledge systems, is an innovative and open shared service hub promoting
Ayan. Good morning, Pilipinas. Good morning, mga ka-Agis. And welcome to the College of Agriculture and Food Science Seminar on Agri-Peace Talk 3.0, moving forward in challenging times through agripreneurship. And ito na yung last but not definitely the least topic on agripreneurship. So welcome po ulit sa ating lahat, sa ating mga viewers. Live na live po tayo sa Facebook and YouTube. So shout out po muna tayo sa mga guests natin sa iba't ibang institutions, colleges, and private sector. Nanonood sa atin. So hello, good morning po sa ating lahat. By the way, I am Caroline Alcacid from the Institute of Plant Breeding, and I will be your host for this seminar. Now for the house rules, please be reminded that Zoom participants will be put in mute except for the host and for the speaker. Sa ating mga viewers sa FB and YouTube, you can still participate by using different reaction buttons. So like lang po tayo, heart. Yeah. So questions will be entertained at the end of the talk. So you may ask questions via Zoom, YouTube, and FB. So we have correspondents na naka-standby dyan to check your questions. Okay. We will also have a feedback or evaluation form, and it will be provided in the chat box at the end of the seminar. So please accomplish the form since it is a requirement para magkaroon kayo ng certificate of participation. So if you missed the past talks, we have a recording of those. So pwede nyo siyang balik-balikan. So please visit our YouTube channel at CAPS UP Los Baños, like and subscribe. We also have a Facebook account, so please like our page and follow us on Facebook at CAPS UPLBPH. Please also like and follow our Facebook page at Institute of Plant Breeding UPL. Now, to formally start our program, may we call on our Dean, Dr. Elpidio M. Agubisit Jr.
Hello, Carol. Good morning.
Good
Do you
morning,
hear me?
Dean.
Okay, thank you. Of course, to our speaker, Dr. Glenn B. Gregorio, to all the viewers present today, to the men and women of the College of Agriculture and Food Science, of course, to our host, the Institute of Plant Breeding, a pleasant and learning morning to all. We are now on the last leg of Agri-Peace Talk 3.0, moving forward in challenging times through agripreneurship. For this season, we offered 7 webinars to you and invited our best alumni to inspire you to go into agripreneurship. For today, our topic is Transfarmer, Agri-Innovation in Action, with our speaker, UPLB's Pure Line, a man with a wealth of talent, experience, and knowledge, an academician, a researcher, a farmer, and an entrepreneur rolled into one, honed by his experience in government and in the private sector, both locally and internationally. To Dr. Glenn, thank you for sparing us some of your busy time. For sure, our participants will learn a lot from you. To all our participants, this is your chance to ask questions and be informed. Again, if you want to see, to watch our previous videos, they are available in our YouTube channel, CAFS UP Los Banos. Don't forget to subscribe to be updated. Once again, we are truly grateful for your support to our webinars from day one until today. May you still continue to support by watching our next series, Agri-Peace Talk 4.0. On behalf of the College of Agriculture and Food Science family, thank you and let us move forward together through agripreneurship in this challenging time. May you stay safe, healthy, and productive at all times, and God is with us all. Thank you. Carol?
Thank you very much, Dean Agbisi, for that very welcoming message. Now, to introduce our speaker, let me give some information about our speaker. So, our speaker has many roles in the field of agriculture. He is a professor at Crop Breeding and Genetic Resources Department at Institute of Crop Science, CAPS UPLB. And he is also an academician at NAST Philippines Agriculture Science Division. He is also the current director and CEO of Circa, and of course, he is also an entrepreneur, so a co-founder of Binhi Incorporated, which is an agri-research startup company on micropropagation and seed business. So let us know him more through this video. I, Ay, wait lang po. Nagkaroon lang po tayo ng technical difficulty. So, uulitin po namin yung sharing ng video.
Dr. Glenn Gregorio is a multi-awarded geneticist and plant breeder. He has earned numerous awards both locally and internationally for his scientific contributions. As a high school student, he was named one of the 10 outstanding youth scientists of the Philippines. This pushed him to pursue a degree in science. His extensive research contributes significantly to the development of stress-tolerant and micronutrient-rich rice varieties. Until today, his rapid screening techniques and studies on molecular mapping is being used by research institutes all over the world to develop climate change-ready crops. He has also used his expertise in plant breeding for developing corn varieties. Moreover, as an adjunct professor at his alma mater, he mentors many students. This, Dr. Gregorio believes, is his most fulfilling contribution to science, raising up the next generation of researchers.
Ayan, thank you very much, Miss Kathy, for the video. Kinabahan ako, akala ko maging intermission na ako. So, without any further ado, let us all welcome Dr. Glenn Gregorio. Let us all give him a virtual clap round of applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dean Pins. Thank you, Carlin, for introducing me with that video. I was very young then. And now I want to take this opportunity to share to you not my life, not my business as mentioned by Caroline. I'm an agripreneur. I'm doing business a little bit, but maybe in some avenue, some venue, I'll share that kasi nag-start up pa lang kami. Pag sumikat na yon ay kagaya ng mga presentation ng mga manok ng bayan o kaya mushroom o kaya yung mga patok na pato or other examples na maipagyayabang natin. But what I'll be doing now is to share to you about Transfarmers and Agri-Innovation in action. So this is actually the activities of what we are doing at the Southeast Asian Regional Center for Graduate Study and Research in Agriculture. Actually, may script ako dito pero I want to be more candid sa inyo kasi kwentuhan lang naman tayo and you will ask me some question, especially what we are doing here, how we do it at Shirka, how we are rebranding Shirka, how we are transforming the farmers. at CIRCA at the university, also in collaboration with the University of the Philippines at Los Baños. Thank you again for inviting me as your last and least speaker, because hindi pa rin talaga ako makapag-kwento sa inyo ng business ko. Trade secret pa lang yun. But I'll be doing is how we are designing it to make it available to everyone. So please allow me again for introducing that CIRCA has been in the business of championing programs and projects related to agriculture and rural development to the Philippines, Southeast Asia, and beyond. So please allow me to explain and how we can jointly define forward-looking and how we can together envision transformative change in the agriculture and rural development sector. And it will start by transforming our farmers to be trans farmers. I'll be talking a lot about trans farmers. What do you mean by trans farmers? You see in my first slide, this is now my first slide. I'll be talking on trans farmers and agri-innovation in action. If you do it in action, this agri-innovation, that's that Transfarmer. Anyway, I'll show you first my first, this is actually my dream. When I was appointed as a member or the chair of the technical panel for agriculture, I am envisioning my dream of the agriculture curriculum, which I want to share to everyone, because this might not be politically correct. This might not be too revolutionary. This might be too revolutionary, but this is a dream with the disruptive technologies right now, how we could make farming or agriculture more enticing. Hindi ko na sabing sexy kasi politically incorrect yun. But how to make agriculture enticing and how we could make agriculture more relevant to everyone across all disciplines. This is the program designed for BS Agriculture majors. This is the tracks. We have to link with arts and humanities, with College of Arts and Sciences, if you have this college in the universities. And we want to have the specialization of agriculture on arts and history. And by practice, we could create graduates which are agri-creatives. We could say culinary agriculture. We have agri-communicators or agri-sociology on the science of the social aspect of agriculture. So we have to link with them. And these are the traditional or more direct with collaboration with technologies, agricultures with engineering and information technology. This is more on the specializations of crop, animals, food and nutrition. We are already a little bit advanced on this stage. This is doing in the design of research and internship. So we will create graduates are agri-innovators. We have agri-farm managers. These are our graduates. They are innovators and farm managers. And we have to link, especially which I'm talking right now, which agriculture, we have to link it with the economics, business, and finance. Financial tech is very important for, bottom line for farming is money, okay? If you want to push innovation, we need money. If you start business, you need money. You start to be farmer, you need money. And everything is very important. We have to be agribusiness and we have to link it agriculture with business, finance, and economics. And by design, by research and internship, or by practice, by agri-incubation, we will produce agripreneurs, agri-traders, agri-transformers. Let me say it that way. So sorry, I'm so passionate if I look at this slide. In my next slide, I just want to say to you that we do not want our farmers to be just agripreneurs, okay? What I'm saying is we want our farmers to be agripreneurs, but we want to extend beyond that. In the age of technology, we have also realized that transformation of our farmers would require them to be innovative agricultural entrepreneurs who are effectively and confidently use modern technologies and innovations to benefit the people and the country who rely on them on food security. And for this to happen, our new farmers needs to have access to the next generation agricultural technologies and innovations. Kaya I may say, if you want to be agripreneurs, you have to go beyond that one. You have to be more on Transfarmer, using innovations, using technologies, not only agripreneurs, but Transfarmers. In the next slide, you will see here that the transformation process was envisioned using the process of backcasting. So we try to think, una, what are this is the process of articulating the desired future and working back to the present, describing the necessary transformation in following parts of the overall agricultural ecosystem. So we have to envision what are the new farmers we want. We want the new farmers, I may call it the Transfarmers, with progressive mindset and perspective on farming and agricultural operation in a modern ecosystem. So we not look only at the production side, but the whole modern ecosystem, the whole aspect of the value chain. Then after envisioning what are the desired farmers, then we look back or backcast what is the current farmers we have now. We have the current farmers with or even our mindset, with old mindset, a perspective that farming and agriculture operates on value chain ecology only, or production side only. So we have to look at, I'm showing here what Shirka have. This is the different programs we have from academic institutions, industry, these are our partners, and what are the transitional pathway towards transformation of our key partners who will be transforming also our farmers. So we want to influence our key players who will be the extension workers, the academe, the industry, the government, who will influence to transform farmers to be Transfarmers. So Circa desires to transform the farmers who are stuck in the belief that farming is limited to production into a new farmer with progressive mindset and perspective on farming as agribusiness operating a modern agriculture ecology. In the next slide, I just this is also a slide. I'm currently a professor at the university. I started at the College of Agriculture and Food Science, Institute of Crop Science. I want to greet my colleagues there. So this is a picture. If you see the website, that's my picture. This is the first day of my class, where you could even see in my presentation, in my slides there, it's blurred, but I wrote it in the clearly that my first day of class, I asked them to draw a farmer. So this is in a crop science course. So I asked the class, draw a farmer. So they are very happy because they are surely have a 10 points. So now no right and wrong. So they draw a farmer, but on my dismay, most of them draw a farmer that is with a hat, with old clothes and planting rice or feeding one chicken or pulling a carabao with a small land. So it's like a very depressing. They are actually drawing a farm worker or a simple worker, not a farmer. So what I did, I want to change the mindset of the students, of my students, by starting them teaching what is really a farmer, what is an agripreneur, what is really the technology, and what is a real farmer in the future. Or if they want to be a farmer, they have to be like this. So at the end of the class or the end of the semester, my last quiz also, or part of my last exam is, again, I ask them to draw a farmer. I want to see how they change their perspective of a farmer, how to change their mindset of a farmer. And these are the pictures you could see here, which I'm very happy. I'm happy because this is just a representative of the pictures. They show first picture, you could still see the score there, 10 points. They have a 10-point score there. But you could see a lady farmer driving a tractor. They say, my Wi-Fi, air conditioned inside, and driving a modern tractor. And the other picture, you could see a farmer there using a drone with a straight row rice and some products there. And the third part, you could see a farmer, which is, you could see he's rich. He has a car, he has a house, he have all the gadgets there. Sabi niya, ang farmer ay mayabang, mayaman, may wifi sa bahay. So he is already transforming his mindset to be what I'm saying. If you are an ordinary farmer using only producer-centric production side only as a farmer, to be a business-minded, you are an agripreneur. And more than that, we want to have an agripreneur using the modern technology, disruptive technology, to transform them to be a modern farmer. That's why we call it Transfarmer. It's an agripreneur farmer with a modern technology mindset. So that's my definition of a Transfarmer. So we have to, I will say, we have to bolt in like the Boltis 5, which it will be shown in GMA soon. I hope those younger or older, younger generation, they will see that collaboration is very important. If these Boltis 5 individuals will fight, they have power, but if they could not do it anymore, they have to bolt in to form the Boltis 5. Okay. In my next slide, I just want to show you a little bit on how we rebrand Circa right now. We have currently launched our 11th 5-year plan of Circa. This is starting 6 months ago. We saw the need to rethink and how we approach things, particularly in terms of how we view agriculture, how we view food, and how we view food production, and of course, our main how we view the food production, how we view the farmers, how would they do it. So clearly, this is a need to accelerated transformation in agriculture. So this is how we want, as I showed before, this is the present farmer, existing farmer to a new farmer on the other side. So we really want to do the transformation. Essentially, we want the question we're asking is if we can if an accelerated transformation through agricultural innovation is necessary. We strongly believe that the system and integrating innovation would require a new mindset where farming is viewed as a sustainable agribusiness. This is in contrast to the traditional view that farming is merely about production. So therefore, we want to advocate the ecosystem thinking, circular value chain, future-proof products and services, low ecological footprint, agriculture 4.0, and the need for the next generation agriculture and rural development transformative leaders for the Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines. So change of mindset, let our farmers dream and let them be proud. Next slide. So I just want to show you, these are the 7 priority areas at Circa. And I want to show you that the first priority area is agribusiness models for increased productivity and income. So this is just examples of, we have other 7 priority areas like gender and youth engagement and agriculture, sustainable farming system, food security and nutrition, transformational leadership, that is the Transfarmer for agriculture and rural development, enhanced agriculture rural development towards climate change. So we are talking a lot about this one, but in my next slide, I want to show you what are the concrete examples. Puro ba lang dadato si Glenn Gregorio. What are the concrete examples where Circa walks the talk about making farmers evolve into a Transfarmer? I like this picture because this is the Circa Director's Choice in our latest photo contest, showing the modern technology, a young farmer, I will call her a Transfarmer, harvesting the fruits of her labor using modern technology and very quality products. So I will show you some of our examples. Okay, are you ready? So in the next slide, you could see here, these are under the 11 5-year plan of Circa, just 6 months. Let me present to you many examples, but I just want to concentrate on 3 examples on an example of agripreneur, the example of Transfarmer. To be a Transfarmer, we have these examples. So one is development of the pilot digital agriculture platform in the Philippines. I'll be talking, I have 2 slides of that one. And development of an e-enterprise system for Ogon tractor. So this is an open source tractor to support farm mechanization for sustainable intensification. We are not talking here only words. I'll show you concrete the tractor itself, which you could see in the introductory slides that I'm driving a tractor there. That's the Ogon tractor na parang grasshopper. Number 3 is the integrative food system intervention using the Agri-Innovation model, which you have shown in that video, of open collaboration powered by academe industry government model. So we really want the academe industry government interconnectivity. To make things happen, we need these 3 components, these 3 legs to make the table stand. Okay, first example, next slide. First example is we have this developing digital agriculture platform in the Philippines. So what happened is Circa, in partnership with the industry partner, we have UpGis. Actually, last week we launched this one. We just launched the Agri-X. Hindi man X, Agri naman yan, but Agri-X. So next generation agriculture. This is a digital agriculture exchange platform. So this is where we help the farmer digitalize their farming, and we have also how we link them to the market to make really narrow the gap from the farm to the fork, or from the farm to the plate. So Agri-X was designed as a fresh produce platform that allows farmers and consumers to have fair exchange of goods through user-friendly website. So mayroon tayong website na Agri-X online. So currently we are focusing on farmers vegetable produce from Liliw, Nagcarlan in Laguna, Dolores, Quezon, and in Liliw, Nagcarlan, tatlo ito. Liliw, Nagcarlan, San Francisco, Nagcarlan, and Dolores, Quezon. The platform provides direct incentive for the farmers to improve their yield and participate in digital agriculture systems. So this is the real thing of digital agriculture. Next slide. So this is the Agri-X. Okay, just to give you an example how we really reach out to the farmer. We reach out to Liliw, Nagcarlan, and Dolores, because these are the farmers who have no access to internet. We have to produce all these things together. So activation of the first 30 pilot farms in Agri-X platform and the rest of the community. So we have identified the 30 pilot farmers, but now we are dealing with more than 30. Actually, we started this one in Nagcarlan, in Liliw, and Dolores, Quezon. And we conduct a roadshow at the pilot location with partners institution. So we have to show them how it works. And installation of the cloud post in pilot areas. So we have to put a cloud post here. We have to do a cloud post here at our headquarters at Circa to beam the information to them and to beam back their information, what they have entered in their iPad or in their tablets, so that all the information, instead of the farmers putting all the information at the back of their kalendaryo nila, they have to input them into the laptop, and we provide internet to them, even electricity because of the solar power. So they are happy because even the kids could access the internet. At the same time, the kids also will help them input their information to the tablet. So we have the Succeeding Digital Agriculture Workshop. We are doing agricultural workshop. We have the machine learning or artificial, hindi to AI, hindi din feeds na artificial insemination, kundi artificial intelligence ito. Actually, ang animal science ang nauna dito sa AI. Way before ang artificial intelligence, meron na silang artificial insemination. and the Internet of Things. So we have to do this workshop to make even the staff and the farmers digitally equipped. Start of field level data collection in pilot areas, creation of machine learning models, training of artificial intelligence for Agri-X, priming of Agri-X for the next planting season. So we are starting this Agri-X for the next planting. So there's a lot of planning here. And additional partners in Philippine agriculture operation system for Agri-X. So we need additional partners, investors along the value chain of this Agri-X, because we're doing the production side up to the processing, linking them to the farmer, up to the consumer. In the next slide, I have to be fast here. So you could see the second example is the development of the enterprise system for Ogon tractor. Ogon means it's an African word on metals or strong tractor, Ogon tractor. That's where it's localized. It's an open system manufacturing. It's a tractor enabling local manufacturing of product necessary for survival based on open system design. So bago ito, hindi to kagaya ng mga big time na mga tractors kasi mahal ito, mahal yung mga ito ay it will be available, cheap, and it will be participatory. More I call it more democratized. Everyone could be involved in doing this. So we use an e-commerce infrastructure that enables local merchants to provide same-day delivery of their products, ability to start a new business with minimum investment. So meron na kami mga investors dito. We have that. This is a very good example of the collaboration of Circa and UP, and I will be showing you later a little bit. Educational curriculum for open system manufacturing. We have to be more on this open system manufacturing. You just Google it and you will know the principles of this open system manufacturing design and e-commerce technology that creates that entrepreneurs for today and the future. And we need the governmental support that favors locally owned businesses. So this will be locally owned businesses once it will be successful. The next slide, this is how it looked like. This is an open system manufacturing. This is the tractor. You can see it's very basic because you have the freedom to put implements what you want. Open system manufacturing, looking for the future. This is the Ogon tractor system. Is like the personal computer tractor as an open source, and you could get the parts from hindi specified, parang Android siya, or pwede mo siyang kunin sa mga available parts lang ng mga sasakyan. Hindi siya very specific na bibilhin mo lang sa isang manufacturing. Just to give you in the next slide, this is how it looked like. We have already the tractor. You can see the tractor in my video also, and this is the tractor. Now we got this tractor, a sample tractor from US, and now it's being manufactured and being developed now in the Philippines, locally produced. So we have this tractor, and this is the Ogon tractor bought by Circa, and in collaboration with UPLB College of Engineering and Agriculture Technology, we are housing it at in them, and this is the tractor that will be playing, and we are having some investors from different parts of the Philippines, and they are interested in doing this tractor, putting the implement. It looks very bare because it's designed that way because you could use it for many processes. In the next slide, you could see here, just to give you the idea, the science behind or the business behind it. This approach is designed from bottoms up and thinking in terms of component and how they fit together. So we saw from the tech pyramid how scalability is gained through our architecture, from phone to supercomputer. It's man-shared components. This is really from the engine, could be gas, diesel, or electric. It's power beyond hydraulic, static. Hydraulics, you could have on different platforms, and you have all these implement specification. You could use as a planter, backhoe, post-hole digger, blade, irrigation pump, forklift, etc. So these are the equipment that could use with the tractors. It's an open system. It's an open system, the future of manufacturing. So this is how we this how it was created. And this is a little bit, a lot of explanation. It takes me one another seminar to explain all these things. So the beauty of this is building the foundation component first allows for innovations at the top tier with few resources. They use the core blueprint that exists to solve specific problems. We have to, it is owned by the group, democratized, and we don't have to invent. Only the follow the proven procedure. This has been used for many countries right now, and we are using it in the Philippines. This is just an example. In the next slide, this is the open innovation, which I will repeat the other video before I end, which in the very start is an open innovation. I want to show that Circa has a core program on education and collective learning, research and thought leadership, and this is the new program that we want to create for making farmers more agripreneur, making them transfarmers. This is the open innovation and agri-incubation and technology transfer empowered by Innovate's model, is to build the culture of open collaboration, empowering and challenging the brilliant entrepreneurial and technical minds. These are the transfarmers, to harness emerging innovations for growth and resilience of farming communities and agricultural system. The said program envisioned to establish and develop the agriculture and rural development sector through agriculture technology development and technology transfer, adoption of village scale relevant technologies, inclusive rural community development, local and immediate agribusiness clustering, and gender inclusive and youth inclusive and high impact projects. So I want to show you again the video. Just look at it. This is how it operates, and you see also the tractor there being driven by me somewhere. And just to repeat again, this open innovation and agri-incubation technology transfer innovates model. So another view of the slide.
The evolving context of agriculture, rural development, and state of farmers as aligned with global goals focus on the contribution of agriculture to hunger and malnutrition eradication. Circa has embraced the rhythms of change with new, innovative practices to transform the lives of farmers and the agricultural industry. With its mission to elevate the quality of life of agricultural families through sustainable and resilient livelihoods, Circa steers agriculture from the traditional farming production towards an agribusiness perspective in a modern agriculture ecology by accelerating transformation through agricultural innovation to attain Agriculture 4.0. The Circa Innovates model of open collaboration with academe industry government interconnectivity is a combination of independent but highly integrated component tool designed to attain sustainable development goals through Agriculture 4.0, a modern world transformed by innovative technologies, processes, and the Circa Innovates component tools include Index, as the research and information arm of projects powered by the Circa Innovates model of open collaboration. Serves, specialists and experts for rural viable emerging solutions that identify and implement innovative but practical solutions to persistent farming challenges. Ideates, innovation competitions that focus on engaging the youth, children, students, and brilliant minds in promoting agri-innovation to modernize agriculture and build local rural innovation ecosystems. Blocks, building linkages and open collaboration for knowledge systems, is an innovative and open shared service hub promoting locally adaptable agri-technologies that can be adopted by small farmers and rural communities. A4 Life, Agriculture 4.0 livelihood integration towards farming enterprises, for building local and community-based innovation ecosystems and inclusive agribusiness value chains to produce a generation of green startups and agripreneurs. And Space, the Southeast Asia platform to attain collaboration and empowerment, for a powerful innovation and open collaboration gateway for agri-incubation and technology transfer information, programs, resources, and networks in the world where Circa operates. Powered by Circa Innovates Model, the Emerging Innovation for Growth, EIG, as the new program in Circa's 11th five-year plan steps out from old ways that are no longer farmer benefiting to attain Agriculture 4.0 under three focus areas, namely open collaboration and agri-incubation, knowledge and technology transfer tools, and project development monitoring and evaluation. Circa partners to usher farmers out of the belief that farming is limited to production as an agribusiness operating in a modern agriculture ecosystem for better, bigger, smarter impact to farmers and farming families.
Get involved, spread the word. Circa innovates. If you're connected with a group that supports agriculture for farming families, we invite you to collaborate with our academe, industry, government partnership for better, bigger, smarter innovations. Together, let's attain Agri 4.0.
Okay, thank you for that video. Just to remind you again what we are doing. This is just only part of Circa, what we're doing to make it into reality. Accelerating transformation through agricultural innovation. We call it attain. That's our tagline for our 11 five-year plan. So we'll see from open collaboration, the culture of with the enablers from our partners, academic, industry, government, and of course from the donors and co-founders, and the co-pilots and implementers. We have to engage minds. This is the solvers. This is our output. Our co-solvers will be students, scholars, farmers, specialists, and experts. And we have the transformative innovation, transformational innovation. As we go up, this is our solutions will be our outcomes. These are our prototypes, technology adaptation, startups, and agripreneurship, and up to rural and agricultural and rural development, which we have our impact, which is targeted on farming families and rural communities, agricultural value chain towards the sustainable development goals in Southeast Asia. This is how we do things. And we really value of having a team. Because of having a team collaboration, we have the economy of scale. We could share the risks. We have to share knowledge and everything. So we have to bolt in to be transformers. With the complexity and challenges in agriculture of our society, we need to work together in partnership. Even if you do business, partnership is very important. We can't win. I always say this. We can't win only with just a Superman nowadays. We need the whole Justice League. We don't just need an Iron Man or a Spider-Man. We need a Nick Fury to assemble the Avengers. We don't need only individual heroes. We need teammates, partners, really for a better, smarter farmer. If you want to save the earth, collaborate with Circa as we invest in science that transform farming. So again, together, we will win as Transfarmers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doc Len. I think marami talaga ang na-excite and na-inspire na mag-agriculture, lalong-lalo na at existing ating mga technologies, innovations, and collaborations. Ika nga, modern agriculture na tayo. Okay, so save the earth, invest in science. Now, let us move on to the next part, the Q&A portion. So, our moderator for this part will be Dr. Mark Angelo O. Baledres, the head of Plant Path Lab, IPB.
Thanks very much, Carol. And thank you very much, Dr. Glenn, for that very comprehensive yet very easy to digest information about what CIRCA is doing to transform our farmers from a conventional farmer, traditional farmer, to a modern farmer. And so now we will welcome questions from our audiences and even from our panelists for Dr. Glenn to address these questions. So I'm now opening the floor for any question for Dr. Glenn. Here's the first question here, Dr. Glenn. Have you ever encountered any farmer who seems to be not so responsive, or they don't respond well to the innovation that you have introduced? For instance, the Agri-X. Have you had any farmers who are like this, that they tend to be receptive about the technology and doesn't want to adopt it? And can you elaborate more about this experience if you have any?
Okay, that's a good question and a very long answer, but I'll make it short. I just want to say, because I traveled in my previous jobs, I traveled a lot in the Philippines, in Southeast Asia, and South Asia, but I'll focus in the Philippines. I observed that many farmers, itong sasabihin ko, mga progressive farmers, ay dapat ang farmer ay mayabang, may ambisyon, they have dreams. Kung wala kang dream, marami kasi ang ini-interview namin, anong gusto mo maging? Ang sinasabi nila, mga less na mga farmers, they are just saying, gusto ko lang maparal ang mga anak ko, gusto ko lang kumain kami ng 3 beses ang araw. So they have that vision of just eating three meals a day and this one. So kulang sila sa ambition. So ito, gamitin mo ito. Hindi na, tama na ako. So they don't want to change anymore. So maraming hindi receptive. The other group of people are mayroon na silang innovation fatigue. Parang maraming lumalapit na sa kanila, especially yung mga farmers na malapit sa universities or sa other one na pinapatry sa kanila na wala man nangyayari. Parang they tend to, parang napapagod na sila. Ito na naman tong agency na ito na naman tong researcher na ito, may i-introduce na naman, wala namang nangyayari. So, mayroong mga napapagod na sila, uubusin lang oras ko, magpapaseminar, time yan nasa bukid ko. So, may mga ganong farmers tayong buwan. So, what we are doing now is really empowering them, give them ownership of the innovation. Kaya may participatory sila, may involvement sila. Huwag mong i-dole out lahat. Dapat meron silang, ito, gamitin mo ito. Kung gumana, babayaran mo ako. Pag hindi gumana, hayaan mo na lang, papalitan natin. So may mga ganon, we have to be receptive sa kanila. Maraming hindi receptive. So you have to show. That's why we are having a pilot areas. We have to identify farmers, help them. Then after that, makita nilang maglalapitan na sila, titingnan, ay maganda pala ito, iba pala ito. Then they will follow. So use elite group muna, then susunod na yan sila. So yan ang strategy natin.
Okay, parang siyang farmer model system na kukuha ka talaga ng grupo na maiengganyo yung ibang farmers.
Yeah,
champions yung term ni sir. So sir, there is a question here. Dalawa sila, but they have the same parang related question. How can they be involved in this demo farm or this program daw po? Kasi it's from Josephine Rebato and from Sir Joseph Celestial. Parang Sir Joseph, sabi niya parang isa po siya sa isang kabataan ngayon na nahihilig sa farming. So maganda daw yung technology na ipinakita ninyo. And he wanted to know about yung application ng pilot area or demo farm daw po dun sa place nila. And it's the same question from Ma'am Josephine kung paano daw po sila magiging part ng program ito. Can you please discuss a little bit more about the requirements po sa program ng pilot testing?
Okay, thank you. So what we have, Circa partner with AppGIS. This is the technology people. Parang they want to really help the farmers. And with this partnership, we were able to form the Agri-X. Ito na yung business side of it. So we identify pilot muna yung low-lying fruits na malapit lang dito. Pilot na muna ito. So what we are doing is, we have that in Nagaland, in Liliw, and Dolores, Quezon, and we are doing a little bit in somewhere dito sa Los Bañas. Hindi ko pa masabi kung ano. But what I want to show here is, this is just a pilot. What we could do is, you contact us, then so that after the cropping or during the cropping, sasama namin kayo dun sa area na yon. Kasi we don't want to have a pilot in example ang area mo sa Batangas na i-prove muna natin baka pumalpak ito. But we are confident that this will happen beautifully or successfully. So you could contact us so that kung may demo field day kami, hope pandemic will be finished by then, we have vaccines, then we could bring you there and see by your eyes. Hindi lang yung makita nyo matatakam kayo na maganda pala, masaya pala. Pwede akong ipagyabang ito dahil nakita nilang maganda ang produkto at may market sila. Kasi yung market talagang na naka-barcode yun. Alam nila kung halimbawa kakain ka ng gulay na ito, alam mo anong mga inputs nilagay, sinong farmer gumawa, saang location. Pero iba yung kumakain ka ng pagkain na may storya. Si farmer na ito, na taga ganito, ito ang operation, ito ang carbon print na
Right. Sir Glenn? Okay, so mukhang nawala si Sir Glenn. So we have a technical problem po. Yung ating speaker ay may technical difficulties lang po. So we'll probably wait for a few minutes para maayos po ito. Miss Carol, meron po ba tayong announcement para sa ating mga attendees for this morning's webinar?
Hello, Doc Mark. Hi.
Hello, kamusta
Parang
ka?
nawala ng kuryente ngayon.
Yes, medyo nag-fluctuate din dito sa
Hello,
amin.
hello. Yes. So let's just wait for Doc Glenn na makabalik. Meantime, we would like to remind everyone na need natin na mag-accomplish ng evaluation form. So later on, ipopost ng ating mga technical team yung QR code and yung link. So, yon. And we would like to remind everyone na hindi ito yung last. So, please support the following seminars. Next week, meron Let's Nood po tayo.
Ayan. So, hindi naman pala ito yung huli. So, kasi na-mention kanina that the last webinar for February, pero for February po yan. So, yeah. Yan. So, we're still waiting for our speaker. Inaayos lang po. Maybe the generator is being turned on. So later on po, ibibigay po yung QR code ng ating extension team para po makapag-fill up kayo and also for you to receive your certificate of attendance.
So regarding the evaluation form, ilalagay na po namin yung link sa chat box. So fill up na lang po yung form while waiting po sa ating speaker na makabalik. Thank you.
Ayun, so Sir Glenn is back.
Kayo ba hindi nawala?
Nag-fluctuate lang po dito, Sir Glenn, but nag-resume naman po yung kuryente. Ayun. So, are we good to go back po sa question and answer, Sir Glenn, or would you like to extend more doon sa sagot mo kanina?
Nakalimutan ko na eh. Hindi.
Anyway.
Yeah, what I mean is just you come when we have the demo, then you come and join us. Just communicate to us. Send us a messenger or email us. Madali mo ma-contact ang Circa. Then if you use them, then we will make you. We will put you in the group. Then we will show you. Then after that, after one cropping, then we will be expanding. Our aim really is to expand in the Philippines and out of Southeast Asia and beyond. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks for that, Sir Glenn. My question po tayo dito from an LGU staff po, si Marlu. How can the LGU specifically or agricultural group avail opportunities such as free demonstration po sa facility na na-mention dito po sa webinar today, especially in Mindanao?
By the way, I'm also from Mindanao. I'm from Bukidnon, kagaya ni Mark here, and we will be happy to actually, kung wala ng pandemic, we could even visit people in that part of the world as we visit also in Southeast Asia. Una, now we could do some discussion. Anong specific needs nyo, then we could offer what we could help. In Mindanao, you contact us, then we have discussion. Ano ang specific needs you, as we are working also with specific LGU, because we learn really academic, industry, government interconnectivity is very important. LGU is very important to make the project or business sustainable. So sila yung kailangan nating ilin. In Los Baños, we are working already with them, and we were extending into the whole province of Laguna, Quezon, and we want to extend more sa inyo sa LGU. So contact us, then we will surely respond to your needs. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Sir Glenn. I hope that's clear, Marlu. So for the interest of time, let's have two more questions siguro. Sir, in relation to that answer po dun sa question ni Marlu, Dr. Silvino Merca is asking how much supervision or coordination daw in terms of longevity yung years na required for Agri-X to succeed in the 3 pilot areas dun po sa Laguna and Quezon?
I may speculate if we have, after maybe 4 croppings, kasi we know the dry and wet season part, we will try to how we could makita na namin ang success nito, and we will, kahit before that, we'll slowly expand in the nearby area, but we want to replicate this model and we need partners to replicate in a different areas. So we start here. After 2 years, boom, we will expand it. But for now, we will focus on that one. We'll expand it a little bit in the neighboring area. So we have the 30. Actually, we want to start 30, and now I think we are many farmers and evolving. We are now going up to more than 30. We are going up to 60 now and coming, but we have to stop, and we have to, because we could not manage them. So we have to do this one. So,
yep, so working on the manageable number of farmers to get the pilot testing done, right? And so perhaps let's have the last question. And the person does not want to, 1 or 2 questions. So this is from an anonymous webinar attendee. What are the possible reasons why our country's agriculture sector is very behind compared to other developed countries in terms of technology?
Pera.
Pera, you just mentioned earlier.
Una talaga ay financial technology. Finance talaga ang one. Sometimes you have the technology. That's why I'm saying innovation is there. Once you have the financial technology or financial money is there, that's where transformation will happen. Because we have the line up the technology, we need a startup, we have to have business, we have to make it business. Hindi tayo dole out, hindi like old ways are we have the seed or we have the technology, we give it to the farmer. Then after a project finish, then farmer will go back to their old things because there's no business there. You have to put business, you have to invest on this one and make it a business. May yayaman dyan at makaka-benefit ang lahat. Kasi kung hindi productive yung technology, eh walang bibili doon. So we have to be business oriented to make it sustainable. Or else kung dole out lang tayo ng bigay lang tayo ng bigay, walang magbigay ka ng tractor. After 1 year, wala nang pambili ng parts. Dapat may business side dyan. That they have to be responsible. Ilolong mo yan. Then they have to do it. And it should be sustainable. May business component dapat. And we have to learn them to make business out of it.
Yeah. Sabi niyo nga po kanina, they have to own it. Parang may responsibility sila doon sa innovation or technology na nakuha nila. Okay. Sir, may question po tayo dito regarding dun sa 4.0. Giselle said, thank you po daw sa inspiring presentation. But regarding daw po sa youth and agriculture, has there any study that can confirm if the 4.0 technologies attracts or can attract youth or any people back to agriculture? May mga validation studies na po ba tayo dito?
Yeah. Actually, as we are talking now, we are having a study, and maybe I could say this one. We are having a study, and that's confirmed the group. We are studying determining the readiness of the youth for smart agriculture. So we are doing the study, benchmark study on this one, on this aspect. So we could answer that one. But at the same time, at Circa now I have to say this, that we are doing the Lego education. I create. So we will be having the Lego coffee shop at Circa soon. And people will come here and design, have computers, they will design their robots in precision agriculture. And we have some brains robot, and they will create the robot. Even children up to my age, they could create this one, depending on the level. So we want students, young people to think how to have a cherry picker, or they have the color identifier, disease identification robots, makikita nutrient deficiency. So robots ang gagamitin, tractors na mga robotics din, mga pilot or small scale lang ito na ginagawa ng mga bata. Yung mga creative minds nila din, i-contest natin, may mga robotics Olympics tayo using the Lego. Using the Lego platform, we are partnering with them to make this happen. So it will be exciting. So we'll be grabbing a Lego, I-Create, you have a Lego Innovation platform dito sa Circa, that Lego education for smart agriculture. Just
parang
enticed in agriculture.
Yes, parang enticing, sir, from the word Lego, tapos meron pang coffee. So parang coffee shop, pupunta ka doon, parang kafehan. But there's an interesting part of having all those technologies demonstrated.
So it will make it sustainable, a coffee shop. Then you could bring your kids there. You could even the parents also will be engaged with the kids to make this happen. Cute, yeah.
Yes, very nice. Okay, sir, probably we'll end this Q&A with the last question, which is more napapanahon. So from Sir Wally here, yung mga backyard gardens po ba yung, kasi we're talking about farms kanina, but will backyard gardens or like novice hobbyists dun sa gardening fit in any Circa's program daw po?
Yeah, of course. We have a long playing program now. We call it the School Plus Home Garden Project. So we piloted it in Laguna, in Santa Cruz, in Paete, in that area. And now, actually, nanalo siya sa Southeast Asian one na naging successful kasi this will start from the kids. Gardening, how to show them how to plant, what are the different types of hybrid seeds, what are the inbred seeds, even grafting na pwede palang talong tsaka kamatis, opo tsaka patola tsaka ampalaya. So all those things we have that in our real school. Actually now, because the school are closed, now we have plus home. Now we want to transport it in their home gardening. Even myself doing all those stuff. I hope I could have another seminar and I will show you my modern garden na sinisikreto ko lang muna.
Yan. So maraming salamat po, Sir Glenn. I'm sure yung iba dyan may mga gustong itanong, pero siguro send na lang po kayo ng email or call Circa and even Sir Glenn. Very approachable si Sir Glenn para po ma-discuss pa niya po yung mga programs ng Circa. So may mga programs natin ng Circa na hindi na-mention dito ni Sir Glenn, but pag nagtanong kayo, may tendency na makakapag-expand pa siya doon sa mga programs na yun. So, thanks very much, everyone. Thanks, Sir Glenn. Ipasa ko na kay Carol yung mikropono.
And thank you very much, Doc Mark, for facilitating well the Q&A portion. And thank you, Doc Glenn, for the time and effort that you have given us para makapagbigay inspirasyon at kaalaman sa ating lahat. Okay, so with that, please accept our simple way of appreciation. So let me read the citation. The College of Agriculture and Food Science, UPLB College, Laguna, Philippines, presents this certificate of appreciation to Dr. Glenn B. Gregorio for serving as the resource speaker on the topic Transfarmer, Agri-Innovation in Action during the Agri-Peace Talk 3.0, Moving Forward in Challenging Times Through Agripreneurship webinar, sponsored by the CAPS UPLB, held today, given today also. Signed, Dr. LPJM Agbisit Jr., our Dean, and Dr. Pompey C. Santa Cruz, our Chair Webinar Committee.
Thank you.
Ayan, so thank you very much po. Okay, so now to our viewers, here's the QR code. Yan. So, yan yung QR code po na sinasabi ko kanina. So, please accomplish the evaluation form using that code. Or, kung wala naman po kayong pang-scan, you could fill up the form using that link. So, nasa chat box po. Okay, so once accomplished, we will send you the certificate of appreciation. At this point, let us thank the CAPS Extension and Webinar Committee headed by Dr. Pompey C. Santa Cruz, co-chaired by Dr. Bambi Kawili and Dr. Adele Dorado. And thank you po sa CAPS for letting us to be here. Kasi meron kaming internet issues sa IPD. So thank you very much po sa pagpapagamit ng facilities. And we will also would like to thank the Institute of Plant Breeding for hosting today's seminar. And of course, thank you sa ating mga viewers na nanonood sa atin sa YouTube and Facebook. And also sa ating mga Zoom viewers. So please, continue lang po ang suporta. As I have said kanina, mayroong mga susunod pang mga seminars and I know na talaga napaka-interesting and talagang makakatulong ito sa atin. Okay, so now to close our program, may I call on our Deputy Director, Dr. Fe M. De La Cueva.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Carol. So, thank you sa lahat ng nag-attend ngayon, and thank you, CAPS, din nag-visit for hosting this webinar. And thank you, Doc Glenn, for that very inspiring and passionate presentation. Talagang sobrang passionate si Doc Glenn. And you know what? I really like the term Transfarmer. Parang, for me, it's, ngayon ko lang siya narinig. Siguro, ngayon lang ako naka-attend ng seminar mo, Doc Glenn. But this is really inspiring kasi you say na you just don't want our farmers to be agripreneur, but you want them to become transformative innovators. So, ibig sabihin, hindi lang sila yayaman, yayaman sandali, but the wealth will be sustainable because of those innovation. And I think CABS and IPB will be fully supporting your projects, and sana ganun ka rin. We're looking forward to more collaborative projects with you. We have a lot of technologies dito sa CABS and also sa IPB na pwede naming i-transfer sa CIRCA specifically for our farmers. Kaya thank you so much, Doc Glenn, and I hope na this will not be the last, but we'll be hearing more of you in the future, lalo na sa Doc Mark, sa IPB webinars, and we can invite a lot of people para mai-transfer natin tong ideas mo, yung concept mo for Transfarmer, the Agri-Innovation na talagang in action. So, we're behind you at sana mas marami pa mga farmers ang mag-benefit, not only here in the Philippines, but in the whole Southeast Asia and probably in the whole world. Okay. We know that during this pandemic, we will rise up and we will really help our kababayans. Kaya maraming salamat, Doc Glenn. And Dean Agbisit, Doc Bambi, Doc Adele, thank you so much. At dito sa aming mga young ones daw si Doc Mark, Carol, Iris, and everyone who are really working hard for towards this webinar, even sa webinar committee ng CA, ng CABS, thank you po. At I hope to see you more in the future. God bless everyone and thank you.
Ayan, thank you very much, Doc Feb, for the closing remarks. So bago tayo maghiwa-hiwalay, isang photo op po muna tayo. Paki-on po ang ating mga video and give your best smile. Si Doc Bambi po ang kukuha ng picture.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Lucky? Smile. Okay. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much po, and that ends our seminar for this month.
Thank you, Doc Glenn.
Thank you very much for attending, and we hope to see you again next week.
Thank you.
See you sa next webinar.
Sure. Ibang kwento naman.
Ibang kwento tayo.
Transfarmer!
Thank you po.
Then ang term, Transfarmer.